Pop sends his love, Zeb.
Yeah,
Pop sends his love.
yeah, send my love back.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, so
yeah,
Casey,
word.
you heard a
Yeah,
lot. You heard a lot. We heard a lot.
yeah.
Tell me, you talk now. Do you agree on what's going on now?
I really believe that the
31, my
half-life,
guy. Dang, sorry.
the half-life is everything. That's what I really have been professing. Like if the amount was so low, because it only lasts in your body a day, if you take it at the beginning, let's say 48 hours before, at the end of 36 hours, the half-life is going to be the amount that's in the system is going to be so low that it'll show up as a little amount. He could have been taking it.
Talk louder.
He could have been.
I'm old.
He could have been taking it for 3 weeks. It's not about how long you're taking it. It's about when you end it. Like
Nobody's doubting. I'm not doubting anything, Case. What I'm just saying is the 11 hours I was with him, my job was to get him cut weight. Just like I worked with Saddam when he beat Cotto.
Right. So can I ask you one question?
You know what I'm saying? I had to make weight with him, but he trained with me also against Cotto.
Right. So I have one question to ask, and
talk louder.
Like I said, I have one question to ask. Like I said, I come home, I come gracefully, but I said it's just a question that I'm curious with. So
how come I don't hear him?
No,
I got it up, dude. I told you I'm not savvy.
No. So
yeah, I hear you said I have one question.
Yeah. So when you're a coach, okay, like you're a coach, I'm a coach. When anybody's in camp, I say, listen, are you taking anything? Are you doing anything that I should know about? That's the first thing I ask.
Absolutely right. I wasn't in camp with them.
Right, but did you ask him, all right, you're trimming down now. Are you on anything that's bringing you down that I should know about so I can plan properly ahead?
I asked him nothing of the sort. They told me come in and just make weight. It's not for me to question him right now. That's all my job was right now. That should have been during camp. You feel me?
Right.
Everybody should have known, was on the same page.
Right. So
exactly. Like if I was Casey, like if you were coaching somebody, you're going to know exactly what they're taking, and I know you would.
Right, but
just like I do.
I would want to ask to clarify so I know specifically what they're taking. So my thing is like, I would ask, you're trying to cut down. Are you thinking, or are you currently taking anything that that I should know about that is going to bring you down to a certain weight? So this way I could kind of facilitate a proper plan in place, just in general, just as a general question, General question,
as a weight cutting guy coming in on this situation, no, it was 11th hour. Do I understand what you're saying? Without a doubt. But again, the ostarine, after reading, you're not cutting weight. He was at 158 to 160 the whole camp. Okay.
Right.
And I got him, you know what I'm saying? I got him at 156. So there's not much leeway in there. You feel what I'm saying? But you're absolutely right. If I was his strength and conditioning coach, everything is written out, and I check against VADA has a whole supplement list. It's a 1, 2, 3, or 4, or a 5. If it's number 1, means it's good. If it's number 2, it's If it's 5, get away from it. Feel me?
Right, but I'm just saying when you came in, if you're in there and they're talking about cutting weight, you can say, okay, what have you done so far to get you to this point where you need to be right now?
From what they told me, this is where he's been. 156, Scooter. I said, no problem. And then I did my weight cut. That's it. Simple. You know what I'm saying? It's like I didn't have, like Derek didn't even, say anything here. You know what I mean? We both looked at each other at 143, and that was it. That's what he wanted to do. If he would have taken something, he would have. I don't know. Like I said, the ostarine you don't take to lose weight. The one that you said before, the clenbuterol, yes. Ephedrine, yes. You know what I'm saying? All these other drugs, yes.
Wait a minute. You said
I can't hear you, Zab.
You said oxygen is not for losing weight?
I can't hear it. Scotch.
Mills, ask him.
Casey, do you hear him?
The ostarine is not for losing weight. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I hear you. No, I don't think it's a weight loss drug at all. I just don't. And it's not
Wow.
a drug like Casey said. It's a selective androgen receptor modulator,
So
which
why
again,
was it taken right now? Why was it taken during this fight? Why do you think Ryan Garcia took oxygen if it's not for anything to lose weight? Why?
I have no clue because I don't. I wasn't in camp. I don't know the reason why, if he did or he didn't. We're going to find out May 22nd. Am I right?
Case closed. That's what I don't know.
That's the question.
That's all.
That's the question.
That
Right.
was
There,
the
that's the right
major
But,
question.
question right there.
right.
What was
That question's
oxygen in your system for? That's like me having fucking cocaine in my system, and I tell people I don't use drugs. Like, there's no
Right.
way. It doesn't go like that.
right. Was he, I can tell you this. He was drinking during camp, even in the city. When I walked in there, the guy said, he had a drink here and there.
So
I
what
said,
does
okay, so
oxytocin do for drinking?
nothing.
Oh
I
shit.
don't, again, like I said, I don't know if he even took it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Well,
when he took it.
we know he took it because it's in his system. It came up.
I
Right.
The
I still
question is
It's
believe
not,
that.
why.
it's not like the androstone, the 19 Nor, your body makes a little of that. I think that's why they let it go.
It's no, the NOR 19 is a DHEA derivative. It's a
Right.
pro hormone.
DHEA.
Pro hormone. Right. It's a
Right.
derivative. So that pro hormone is very strong. It's very liver toxic. Pro hormones are very, very, very strong. They're almost as strong as anabolics. So basically, like Superdrol and H-Drol. So, but it's
I
right on that
don't
same.
play with
So,
those. I
right.
understand
No,
what you're
no.
saying. Yeah.
I'm just using it as a comparison. So I'm saying the
Sure.
pro hormone
Any oral
is the
is going
C17
to go
alcohol.
through your system and your liver.
Right. It's a C17
It's very
alcohol.
bad.
Right, it's a C17, very harsh liver. But I'm saying is that the pro hormone that he got popped for initially, I believe that he used that to gain the size because he was heavier, right?
Mm,
He was
I can't
156.
say that. He was the
So he's
same
160.
weight during camp, they told me. That's what I'm
No, but
saying
he
to
was
you.
no,
But
but
we
he, no,
need to
I
no, but
cannot say
he was
it.
160.
we gotta
No,
find out what was the oxytocin for. What was the reason
Well,
to
we
put
got to,
oxytocin in your
what they
body?
got to do is find out
well,
on May 22nd. Then they're going to eventually check the other supplements
well,
and they'll see if it was tainted.
well, the
But as far as
ostarine,
I'm concerned, I know nothing about it until that day when Casey, you said,
right?
what's with this PED
I
shit?
didn't,
So let
yeah, because I didn't know because you said you were involved. So I was just asking for clarity, for advice for myself. It had nothing to do. I was just wanted to know. I just wanted the knowledge. I'm just all about learning and getting knowledge.
Right.
I just wanted to know what, from your, world-renowned view, who or what, why would he take ostarine when, number one, it's really not healthy. Number two, it's a bunk form of clenbuterol. It's used to preserve muscle as you're cutting, but it also keeps your muscle structure and it also will enhance your cardiovascular output. So instead
But
of him
that's
going for
saying,
clenbuterol,
all that is on a piece of paper.
but
Unless
no,
you
it's
do
supposed
it,
no, it's what it's supposed to. I think ostarine is garbage. I think it's trash. I think he
that's what I'm
got
saying. So,
right.
again,
I
I
think,
can't
but
make a
he didn't want
statement
to go for
about
the
what happened
granddaddy.
for
He
eight
didn't want to
weeks in
go for the
camp.
top dog. He didn't want to
You
go for the
know?
top of the line thing because you get caught with that, your whole reputation's tarnished because something's
Right.
illegal.
And I know that I have nothing to do with it. And that's why I just called in. All I went
Right,
there was for the weight cut, and that was it.
so
right. So
I was there for 11
gentlemen,
hours.
ladies and gentlemen, we have Scooter here. Scooter said Scooter's claim is he was only with Ryan Garcia for 11 hours
11 hours.
max. That's it.
Right.
He has not
That's all I
been
did.
no.
His
That's
strength
it.
and
11
conditioning
hours.
people are different.
So if Ryan Garcia was to take something, Scooter was not present. He was not there, and it was before or
Not,
after his
not,
time being there.
absolutely. Absolutely. And Casey came up with some great points. How did it get there?
thank
That's what I really want to know, to be honest with you. And we'll know by May 22nd.
Scooter, how
Because
hurt would you be? How hurt would you be to know that a fighter you work with to help weight cut loss was on PEDs and try to hurt another fighter? How hurt would you be?
embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's an embarrassment to the fighter. Me, I was the weight cut guy. It would be embarrassing to the strength and conditioning coaches that he used, maybe. You feel me?
right. But
Never,
my thing
Zab.
is,
You know how we do it. It's not the way you do it. Old school is new school. You can't change the wheels on a tire. It's all good
Right. I
the
understand.
same way, but some people try to manipulate them, Casey, like you were saying.
Of course. But my thing is like, if I'm going in, if someone's calling me in person for a specific reason, I'm going to say, all right, where are you at right now? Where you at? And where you
So all I
from? Where were you
did,
from?
where are you at, Casey? What
Right.
did you eat today and how
No, no,
much
no. I don't
liquid?
care
That's
about the
all I got to
diet.
know.
I want to know what your plan is to get down. I want to know, are you thinking of taking something, or have
You know,
you fill me
Casey,
every detail?
if I was there for a week, I would ask them. 11 hours. I got there, it was like 7 o'clock at night. My job was to get this guy to lose weight. That's what they were paying me for. You feel me?
Right, but
I,
what?
I, I,
But
I
like,
didn't have time to, oh, give me your regimen. What'd you do? I asked him for his regimen of the food and the water. That's what I asked him for. That's what I needed for me.
right,
Whatever comes out in your blood work has nothing to do with me.
right, of course, but just in general, just as a generalized, let's say,
If I was there,
values.
if I was there for a week, I would want to see all the supplements he's taken,
Right,
without a
but
doubt.
yeah, but up until that point, he may have been taking supplements before, leading up to when you got there.
Absolutely, he was taking
Right,
supplements.
right,
Is
right.
it
So
that
he might have.
supplement? I don't know. You know, I'm
Right,
not going to
right.
say it like these people are all jumping. Of course, it doesn't belong in the system, Casey. You and me know this. If we took a urine test, we don't have ostarine in our system.
No,
I'm just
no.
trying to say I have no clue. I can tell you what he did and didn't eat and what he did and didn't drink for 11 hours. Again, that was all done before me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. But I'm just saying on a level of just in general, just asking basic questions.
Again, I'm going to ask general questions if I'm with him for a week. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you
I'm
didn't
going there. The
feel
guy said, just go in there. Let's get his weight down. Okay? That's it. Simple. I'm not going to
I mean,
ask him, do you do any drugs? It's just not my business to do that.
I would ask that. Are you doing any drugs? I would ask. I would ask you, why not?
Okay, so the next time you do a weight cut, you can ask him.
I
It's not
no,
a problem. I
I always
understand what
ask.
you're saying,
I
but
always
it's
ask that.
again, I came in Casey the 11th hour. You feel me? He was at 156. They said, Scooter, can you get him down? I said, without a doubt, we're going to try this. And we did it to 140. Well, you know, he didn't care about paying the fine, Casey.
No, he didn't care about paying the fine. He didn't care.
What'd you say?
No, he didn't care about paying the fine. I'm just saying that I would, if they're calling you like at the 11th hour, I would say, all right, listen, it's 11th hour. What are we doing? We got to get him down. What do you need from me? Period. That's what I would say. What do you need me to do? It sounded very critical at that point. So it seems like there was a sense of urgency.
Right.
So they might
That's why they
have,
brought me in.
right, but it's a sense of urgency.
Why is somebody saying I'm a liar? What am I lying about? It's funny.
No, we're not long. We're just talking.
No,
Don't
I'm seeing,
forget
I
about
see a comment. You're a liar. What's it a lie about?
don't worry about that. It's facts over feelings. Don't worry about it. So I'm saying is that if it sounds like there was a sense of urgency to get his weight down. So it sounded like they were pressing on something. That's what I'm saying is that. So if it sounds like a sense of urgency, that means they're desperate to get it down. Psychologically, there's a psychological
I
aspect behind this.
want
So
to
in the
still know
psychology,
why.
but
Good.
I'm saying that the psychological aspect would be like, okay, we got to get him down. Listen, whatever you got to do to get him down. I know
Oh,
how those
no,
conversations
wasn't
go
like that at
sometimes.
all. No, it's not whatever you got to do, because there's nothing that I would ever do to whatever you got to do. You feel me? And you know
Right, I
nothing will
understand.
work that fast, Casey. You know that.
Um,
Go
depending,
ahead.
depending,
Go ahead.
depending,
Go ahead.
depending.
Tell me.
Well, if you were, I mean, if you're in the 11th hour, I mean, taking 120 milligrams of clenbuterol wouldn't hurt.
Okay, but the clenbuterol didn't come up. I would never give
Right? No,
that
it
to you.
did.
Your
I'm just
heart,
making. I'm just
your
no. I'm
heart's
just
going to
making.
explode from clenbuterol. You know that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general that could. I'm just saying in general that could, then it's all. But that's also out in one day in your system. Also, that's what I'm saying. Also, clenbuterol only lasts one day in your system.
It wasn't one day, number one. And I don't know why we're even talking about that stuff. What we're talking about is ostarine and why
No,
it
I'm
was
saying
in his system. Am I right, Casey?
right, but it's the same kind of half life. It mimics. It tries to mimic a little
Clenbuterol
bit.
is in more than clenbuterol. Go Google the half-life of clenbuterol. It's a lot more than 12 hours.
No.
Go
It's more
Google it.
than 12 hours. No, it's more than 12 hours. What I'm saying is that that would be the next fastest thing. I'm saying is that the half-life of
That's
the
not the next,
ostarine.
right, but it's not the next fastest thing that Scooter would use. The next fastest
Right.
thing was the steam room. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why there's like the witch hunt on this.
No,
Obviously, it was in his body, Casey. We know
right.
that, right? Nobody is
Yes.
denying that. Not
Right.
me, nobody. That's all I'm saying, without a doubt. My job was, Scooter, do us a favor. Please get his weight down. I got into the room. I told everybody they got to leave. I gave him the battle plan, how we're going to do the different baths, wrap him up on the bed, and after 2 baths, we'll take a weight. And that's what we did. So he dropped the weight. Then he wanted a rest. He rested. I came back. Not ready. Came back. I mean, it was a long process. It was 11 hours from 8 o'clock to 9 in the morning. And that happens with a lot of fighters. Zab, you know that.
I
How many
know. I know.
guys don't make, have a hard time making weight?
A lot. A
I
lot.
don't hear
A lot.
you. I don't hear him,
A lot.
Casey. Do you hear him?
A
Me,
lot. A lot have trouble, but I just know in desperate
Every
situations.
fighter that don't train hard has that problem.
Absolutely.
Right.
My thing is, Casey, and you'll agree with me. Don't
Yeah.
come to me to lose weight. Come to me to get in better condition and stronger and faster.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
And that's why
Understood.
now I don't want them relying on me. Richie, I did with, again, perfecting athletes, but let them hire a nutritionist if that's what they want to do.
All right,
That's their
Scooter,
field.
I got a very
Casey,
important question for you.
yeah.
Let's say the rematch happens. Ryan Garcia is in the same position. The fight's back in New York City again. Would you do his weight cut loss?
Yes, no reason not to, because I did nothing wrong. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
do you think he's still
Will I ask if he got tested up until this time? Fucking right, I will. There
Right.
was a
That's what I'm saying.
I
Right. Right.
think there's a 3-week period that he didn't get tested, Casey. I mean, somebody posted I mean, it was last thing was April 4th. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And till the fight, I don't think anything was tested. And again, from the knowledge I have, when you drop weight, Case,
Mm-hmm.
in your fat cells are stored things, metabolites of
Mm-hmm.
vitamins, drugs.
Mm-hmm.
They come out a little more the more you're dehydrated. Again, I am not saying he took it. I don't know a clue. It don't belong in the system. That's it.
So do you think that instead of him cutting the weight, he was trying to cut the ostarine out? Is that what you're saying?
No. No, then I would know he was taking it.
But we didn't know that. But we didn't know he was taking. So if he's in the steam room and he's sweating, he said it stores in your metabolites. So if he's sweating and the fat's coming out and some of the metabolites coming out, that could be a reason why the amount was so minute, right?
Yes, but we're putting bullshit stories in there right now. From what I
No.
saw, he came in again. I don't know what he did. What we need to do is get his other trainers and ask them if you want to.
Oh yeah, we will. We will. We
Yes.
just want to get your take on this first.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
we want to go from the final weight cut all the way down. So we wanted to get to the
I
your 11.
got the final weight cut. Remember, again, I left. I didn't even go to the ceremonial one, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Right.
shot. I had bronchitis,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a colonoscopy the day before.
Mm.
So I just wanted to get out of there,
Right. I understand.
And then like I said, the next day he asked me what he should eat. I
Right.
told him simple, basic stuff: poached eggs, sourdough bread, avocado, some steel-cut oats, some honey, blueberries or strawberries. Nothing magical. And then the ground filet mignon.
So
That's
And
just
then he asked me if I wanted a ticket for the fight, and I said no. I appreciate that very much, and that was it.
Scooter said. I ain't being around that shit. Hell
No,
no, not
no, I
me.
can't do that. No, you know the way I
I
am.
know, I know, I know.
It's
I'm
fucking
fucking with
nuts.
you. I'm
The
fucking with you.
ADD shit was out of control.
I'm messing with you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He
I
was a
know.
gentleman to me. What he does to other people, I'm not gonna talk on that because the way you treat me is the way I'm talking to you. Like if somebody goes, oh yeah, Zab's a dick. Fuck you. He's not a dick. He's not a dick to me. You may have did something to him. That's why he's a dick. You know what I'm saying? Anything
So
else? Anything
my
else? The
my
jury is
question.
out. Casey, the jury's out
I
here.
mean,
So my question.
it's
Oh, I
out,
got
but it's
one
in
more
the
thing.
How
One
many
more thing.
do you
Okay.
need, Coda? How many, Coda?
What?
Go ahead, Scooter.
I know. I got so many one more things. I know that. But I
Go ahead,
sing
go
very.
ahead.
Tell them about my singing on my Instagram. Go
Oh,
look at my
yeah, you do some
oldies.
singing, too.
I
Coda,
was
how
just going
much
to
you
tell you
want,
something.
Coda?
I just fucked up. Hold on. At 69, you lose your train of thought too, Casey.